Okay, got a rather strange request to give my thoughts about Shah Rukh Khan's son. What? Aryan Khan? Arya Khan? Something? Okay. Now, I look, I'm not into celebrity personal life. He did this, she did that. He slept with her, she slept with him. I am not into all that. So I was kind of surprised when someone asked me, "Oh, Loy, Shah Rukh Khan's son, what do you think about it?" First they said, Arya Khan or something. Oh shit, he got arrested. I was like, at first I thought it was maybe a prime minister of a country, or I thought Imran Khan, something happened. So I like, who's Arya Khan? So they said Shah Rukh Khan's son. So then I was like, okay, what happened to him? So he got arrested. So, so I was like, okay, what did he do? So it seems he got busted for some narcotics party, yacht or a boat or something. And then I didn't think about it much. They're saying, what do you think about it? What do I think? He did something, he got caught. He broke the law, he got caught. So, and then to my surprise, people on my YouTube channel started commenting, Loy, make a video about Arya Khan. And I was like, why do you want a video about, forget celebrity, a celebrity's son? I mean, see, let me break it down. Let me make you understand. Number one, why are people so interested in celebrities, their personal lives? I don't understand. Why are you interested in someone's personal life? Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, whatever. They are movie stars. You watch their movie and go back home. Why do you want to know who is he married to? Who did he have an affair with? What did he do? Why did he do it? I mean, why? Seriously, why? Why are you so bothered who she's sleeping with, who he's sleeping with? They had a twosome, threesome, they did this shocking thing and they got arrested. The only person who I did share the news, this person got arrested, was John Jones, who's a UFC fighter. And the only reason I shared that is because I'm waiting for him to step into the cage to fight. And every time he has a police case, they have to delay it. I'm giving my selfish reason. Other, I don't give a fuck. He can be jailed for the rest of his life. He can do whatever he wants. I feel this is a very Indian mentality. Or maybe it's globally, I don't know. Like, for example, when you go to church or when you go to mosque or when you go to a temple, and after you finish listening to the religious sermon or whatever, when you come out, especially in the church, the ladies gathered together or the men gathered together. Hey, what is happening? Oh my God, her daughter, the way she's dressed up. Oh, yuck. Oh, that boy. Oh, what he was doing. They're busy fucking gossiping. This used to happen when my parents used to go to church those days when I was small. They were busy gossip. Oh, her daughter. Oh my goodness. Oh, his son. Oh, did you hear this happened? This happens predominantly in Indianish societies. And that is why when you have a church function, then when you go home, you have these group of buildings put together. They call it a society, a group of buildings. And people come down the building to form a committee. And that is where the housewives make friends and men. There are groups that form. I used to fucking hate that, man. Because they only come together to gossip. He's doing this, she's doing that. He's behaving this way, she's behaving. Who came secretly. There's no fucking privacy. Everyone's interested in everyone else. That is why I chose to stay fucking alone. Where I stay, I pay a little bit more. And I purposely do that. It's a boring area. The place where I stay is a totally boring area where nobody wants to come and stay because there is no swimming pool. There is no group of people. There are no fast food joints. There are no popular joints. There's no closed shopping mall nearby. It's the place where I stay is very remote and boring. And that's exactly why I chose this place. Because I don't want fucking people gossiping. It's so fucking irritating when people want to know what you're doing, where you're going, who you're with, what your wife is doing, what your child is doing. And this is the same mentality that permeates through our youngsters today and through society. Oh, his son, his daughter, who the fuck cares? Okay, that's number one, okay? Or number two, or whatever. The next one is, he's a young man. Come on, when you and I were young, in our 20s or whatever, didn't we do shit? We did a lot of shit when we were young. We went for parties, we had girlfriends, we tried stupid stuff, we did mistakes. And when you're young, you make a lot of shitty mistakes. Man, I made mistakes all the way till, I think, 36. Till the age of, forget that, until the age of 40 I made mistakes. Almost got married to the wrong person. We all make mistakes, man. So when he's young, obviously he'll make more mistakes. I mean, your son and daughter, you think they are perfect? Or if you're young, you think you're perfect? And if you're perfect, let's say, oh, I don't have any bad habits, I don't smoke, I don't drink. Have you achieved anything in life? No, right? There's so many things you have to do, right? So focus on you. Why are you focused on someone else's son and daughter? Young people make fucking mistakes. And then there was this analogy online. They're showing one person's son, he's praying to God and he's doing good to the poor. And Shah Rukh Khan's son is stupid. And man, why are you comparing? It reminded me when I was small, my mother used to compare me to the neighbor's child and see, they are so smart, they are studying, look at you. Oh, see, they don't talk too much, look at you. Oh, that one is so well behaved, look at you. That's a very toxic and lame, bloody cheap mentality. Why are you comparing someone else? Why don't you compare the size of your sausage to bloody someone else's? Your performance, sexual performance. Why don't you compare your wife to someone else? Oh, then you say, oh, Lord, that is not right. Then why the fuck are you comparing someone else's child to someone else? Who the fuck are you? What, you're the standard by which, okay, we'll compare you to you, you to you. You compare you to somebody else. Fucking idiot, man. Being young, you will make mistakes. Why are we making a big fucking deal out of it? Okay, now next one is, look, Shah Rukh Khan has achieved something in life. Career, and I'm not a fan of his movies. I'm not a fan of his acting. I'm not at all. But I admire his brand. I admire his business sense. I admire his accomplishments. And I put it, like even if you see Malloy Machedo TED Talk or Shah Rukh Khan, I said Shah Rukh Khan's TED Talk sucks. It fucking sucks. He has got millions of views only because he is a celebrity. But if you see his content, it was jack shit. I critiqued his content. Yes, his diehard fans call me, hey, lame piece of shit. What have you achieved to talk? Well, I'm into public speaking. I evaluated and critiqued his public speaking skills, his script, which I'm an expert at. I make a living out of it. He makes a living out of movies and acting. I make a living out of coaching. Okay, maybe I'm not a billionaire like him, but that doesn't mean I don't have an opinion. Okay. But I've also made it clear, even though his speech sucks, even though his content sucks, him as a businessman, him as a actor for the Indian market, man, he has achieved what 0.00001% of the world could have never done. Kudos to him for that. Now, Shah Rukh Khan has done things and great. But now, what has his son done? His son has done nothing. His son's call to fame is he's Shah Rukh Khan's son. Like Magic Johnson is a great basketball player. You check his son, you'll puke. His son has undergone sexual transition to become a female, a guy dressing up like a girl, and and living off his father's legacy. In fact, I respect actors and actresses who say, like Jackie Chan and even Daniel Craig, the money that I've earned is for me. My job was only to educate my children to complete college. Now you're on your own. On your own. Live your own. I'm not going to give you a penny. That is how it should be. You don't have all the money for them to enjoy the rest of their life. No, you're destroying their life that way. So, Shah Rukh Khan's son has achieved nothing. His call to fame is his father is great. He has no call to fame. He has nothing. Now, this is not to put him down. This is a fact. What has he achieved? Everything his father has done. Okay. Now, next one. Why? Here's another thing. Now, this part everyone's like, what is going to happen, Lloyd? What is going to happen? Man, he is so fucking rich. He is so powerful. Shah Rukh Khan knows the who's who. I'm pretty sure he has a direct line even to Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India. He's a global brand. He's a fucking icon. You think he doesn't have the contacts and connections? One phone call and sort out the problem. I'm telling you, after his son got caught, immediately phone calls were made, and this is how it will operate. They've just said, don't worry, we'll take care of everything. Just let the story run. Let the matter cool off. We'll just play along and your son will come back home. I can guarantee you that. Write and give you. That's what has happened. Now what is playing on is just drama. It's just drama to show the public, oh, something big is happening. Tell me which father wouldn't want to protect his son? You, for example, you. If your mother, father, if your brother, sister, if your son or daughter was in trouble, wouldn't you take the phone and immediately sort it out? Shah Rukh Khan has the money, the power, the clout. In seconds, he can sort it out. And I'm telling you, it's already sorted out. This what is playing is just public drama and letting it cool down. Because if, for example, they don't do anything and they let him go just in 24 hours or a few hours, then it'll be a public outcry. Then the entire public will say, oh, why celebrities have a different set of rules? Why we as poor people? You know, the public is fucking mad. So they'll start, oh, we have to be equal and this and that. So they're just playing around. And another thing. See, let's stop looking at Shah Rukh Khan as a celebrity. Let's stop looking at his wife. Let's look at them as normal human beings. As a father and mother, every father and mother wants the best for their children. Now, how they raise their children, there's no standard. Sometimes the parents can be the best, but then you can have a rotten child. You can give the perfect upbringing, but the child can make the wrong choices. You can have messed up parents, and the children can turn out to be amazing. So there's no standard rule. But the facts remain that if upbringing was done proper, most probably, the children will also be good. Now, in Shah Rukh Khan's case, like Elon Musk, like all the great legends of our time, they have dedicated so much time, effort and money to their craft. Elon Musk literally sleeps in his office. Okay? And that's well documented. All the great actors and actresses, they are busy on their tours, promoting their companies, running their businesses. In fact, business people, they are so busy doing so many other things. They are hardly there at home. Forget that. I am a nothing and nobody. I just run a small YouTube piddly channel. I am so fucking busy that I don't mix with my wife and kid other than few hours a day, maybe less than few minutes a day. I'm locked up in my room. So imagine if a guy like me, who's a nothing and nobody, put so much of time, effort and money into his brand and craft and work, and I'm so busy. These people, their schedules are inhuman. Maybe they hardly get to meet their son and daughter, hardly get to spend time. But that doesn't mean that they are bad parents. They're just doing the best of whatever they can. So given the fact that this boy or his children, I don't know how many children he has, given that I'm assuming he may be having 2 or 3 or whatever, I'm sure he must have given them the best in terms of education, in terms of upbringing, in terms of taking care, values, places to study, skills to develop. After all, I mean, he has achieved everything. So now he just wants to make sure that his children are taken care of. But you can't expect perfection out of every area. So, see, overall what I'll tell you is, the only reason they are blowing this out of proportion is because he is Shah Rukh Khan's son. Had it been a normal person, it wouldn't have been in the news at all. Nobody would have been bothered. Okay? Do people break the law? Yes. Do celebrities do things which we like to gossip about? From having twosome, threesomes, orgy, going for underage stars, being couch, casting, whatever, predators. In fact, even our politicians, some of them come to Asian countries to do a lot of jack shit. It's well documented, everyone knows about it, nobody talks. So, just as you and I have imperfections and temptations and bad habits, these people have the same. So let's not make a big fuss about it. And most important of all, I seriously for the life of me can't understand, what do you get by snooping into other people's lives? Is your life so boring? Are your goals so dead? Is your purpose so non-existent that you have to know what Jennifer Lopez is doing, or what Ben Affleck is doing, what this female is doing, what that female is doing, what this actor is doing? What? Just watch the fucking... In fact, I'll conclude by telling you this. If you are such a moral policeman, then Charlie Chaplin, he used to like 12 to 13-year-old underage girls. John F. Kennedy, he liked underage girls. Elvis Presley, same thing. If you start looking into the lives of all these uber talented, special human beings, they all had some of the most weird, shocking, horrifying, fetishes. I've had 2 or 3, not A-list celebrity stars, I've had some who have literally shared with me their dark side. They've shared their dark side, and when I listen, I'm like, fuck, you actually like that? You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. Normal people who look so nice, they have really dark stuff that gives them pleasure. But I've realized this is human beings. This is what they like. You and I, I'm 100% sure we have some dark fetishes that we maybe are afraid to share. Come on, man. Let's not act like we are saints. So overall, what I would conclude and say is, as a father, I would hope that Shah Rukh Khan's son is out. Okay? I don't give a fuck whether he's poor or rich or whatever. As a father, his son should be out. But greater than that, I hope that his son doesn't get addicted to this dangerous substance, because they're highly addictive. And you do not know where is the threshold where you become an addict. He's a really good-looking boy. I hope he focuses on his career and does something. And he has this incredible platform where his father has done everything, anything and everything a human being can achieve. His father, Shah Rukh Khan, has achieved brand ambassador, global brand, businessman, actor, legend. I mean, there is nothing left for him to achieve. Nothing. This boy, and if Shah Rukh Khan has children, they're blessed to have a platform where they don't have to ask for anything. Everything can be handed down on a platter. I just hope they don't fuck it up. So, as a father, I would hope Shah Rukh Khan's son is out. He cures his drawback, bad habit, whatever. And as a family person, I'd hope that they come out of this slight inconvenience But I can assure you, it's already done. Phone calls have been made. If I had that kind of power, influence, money, in seconds, it would be taken care. And come on, India. India, you just need to have the nice contacts and connections and money. Anything and everything can be done. Alright, so this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think I'm right or I'm wrong? Love to read your comments. Alright, me signing off. You guys take care.